Hi everyone, this is Kishore and welcome to Excel Learning Program. In this session, we are going to look at number group under Home tab. Let us explore what are the different options which are available under number group. If you observe, there is a small drop down over here. If you click on this drop down, you will see there are different number formats which are available over here. However, let us explore all these options from dialog launcher. You will get dialog launcher in two ways. One is control one, another one is you can directly click on more number formats. From here you can get it. Let us look at different options from here, and before going to explore these, let us see different options available over here. See, there is an option called decrease decimal. We had a decimal point here. After decimal we had 2 digits. If we want to decrease this decimal places, you can click on decrease decimal. See, earlier it is 8.9. Now I am changing decrease decimal. Now it is changing to 8.9 to 9. Now if I click one more time, this 9 will be added here. That is 7 will be changed to 8. Why? Because the number is greater than or equal to 0.5 after decimal. Then it will add 1 to the original value. This is 67 and it will be added 68. Like this you can increase or decrease decimal places. Another option called comma style. If you use comma, then it will insert comma between thousands. So this is 34,567. Now I have inserted a comma style for this. Then let us go to the dialog launcher. Here also you can click on to get dialog launcher. This is the place. See what are the different options which are available under format cells in number format group. This is called number format group. This is a category. So there are different categories are available. The first category is general. See, this is the exactly my number. I am changing this number to general. As soon as you click on general, a sample preview will be available for you. This is the sample preview that how your number is going to look at. When I apply the format called general, my number 34,567.89 is appearing 34,567. It means without comma. General format tells you general format cells have no specific format. This is saying that there is no specific format to the values which you have selected and applying general format. Now I am moving on to the number format. What do you mean by number format? So as soon as I click on number format, the preview window showing that 34,567.89, there is no change it. But what are the different options which are available under number format? You can increase the decimal places. This is how it is showing. You can increase the decimal places by using spin buttons like this. If you use, you will also observe how my original value is changing. My original value is changed with 13 decimal places increased. Now I can directly click on 0. It means there is no decimal places, and if the decimal place after the decimal place, if the value is greater than or equal to 5, that value will be adjusted to the original value. That will be whole number. Like this 34,567 is the value. Now it is being changed to 34,568. Like this you can change, or I can keep like this. You can either type in this box, or you can increase or decrease the decimal places using the spin buttons. Then what is this? Use thousands as comma separator. Earlier how you have used this one, we can directly use comma over here, or you can use thousands as comma separator from number group. So like this, if you use this option, see, when I uncheck this one, my commas are getting disappeared from here. If I check this one, my comma is going to appear. So like this I can use a 1000 comma separator. Now coming to negative numbers. This is talking about a negative number. What do you mean by negative value and how it is going to be appear? A negative number, as you all know that the less than 0 can be considered as a negative number. So now how my negative number should be appear? There are 4 different types of negative numbers over here. The first negative number, what I'm going to do is I'm typing negative number over here. See, the same number, what I'm going to do is 34,567.89. Now I've changed this positive number to negative number. I'm changing the font size to 24 to get better understanding. Now I'm getting a dialog launcher number. Now what I'm going to do is I want to show my negative number. This is in black color. If I want to show my negative number in red color, I can show my negative number in red color like this. But I want to give some formatting to my negative number. When there is a negative number, I want a parenthesis but not hyphen. Generally, negative indicates with hyphen so and so. Whatever the number you want to type, that is how a negative number will show. However, negative number can also be shown in parentheses, that is open and closed brackets. If you want to show your negative number like this without any color, so it will show like this. But if I want to give a color, that is called red, and it should show in parentheses, then I can click on OK. So now my negative number will show like this. You can also apply the same formatting to the entire column by selecting the entire column using Control spacebar, or you can directly use on the column header like this. You can click like this. What I'm going to do is I'm applying the same format to entire column. Now if I type anywhere else in this column minus 24 or negative value, see how it appears. It appears as parenthesis as well as red in color. So it's like this. We can change the negative values appearance. This is how a number format will work. Let us go to the next format called currency. Let us apply currency format to this number. See, whenever I have selected the format called currency, see how it is going to appear. Now what I am going to do is I am selecting this one. I am opening some, I am just using 23,45 like this. I am applying currency format. See, now my currency symbol is dollar. You can also change the currency symbol based on your requirement. Over here it is available. Now I don't want to change from here. I want to keep it as it is. I want to change it to currency format. See, as soon as I use this currency format, a dollar symbol is getting appeared. See, I am applying 24 format to entire cell so that it will be easy for you to understand and see the difference of values. Now I am changing currency format to this. I am applying currency format like this. See, a dollar symbol is getting appeared. However, you can also see the same format styles over here, decimal places. You have already observed what is the difference between decimal places. The number format and currency format, there is only one difference, that is whenever you use currency format, the currency symbol which you have selected from the symbol drop down will be applied before the value. The rest of the things are same as number format. See, if I want to apply a currency symbol to the negative value, then I just click like this. I can use like this. See, the difference is only it is showing a currency symbol before the value. So this is how currency format will work, to show a currency symbol before the value. Then what is the meaning of accounting? Let us go to accounting and let us explore how accounting works. See, I'm going to accounting. Now, when I use the accounting, it is also showing me the decimal places, in how many decimal places you want to keep, or if I can reduce the decimal places, I increase the decimal places I want to. Now, this is also showing the symbol. See, you can select from the symbol and click OK. Now I don't want to change my symbol from dollar to anything. I want to keep it as it is. Click OK. If you observe, earlier the currency symbol is exactly aligned before the starting value, but now it is being moved from starting value to beginning of this cell. This is how this accounting will work. Now I am using undo. Again I am showing you, this is the dollar symbol which is aligned exactly right before the value. I am changing the accounting. Now accounting format will move this dollar sign to the start position of this cell. See, this is the difference between accounting and currency format. Other than that, there is no difference. Right. Coming to date format. This is very important topic. Please to carefully understand this topic. Now I am going to type a date. I am just using control semicolon to get date. Today's date is August 31st 2015. Now I am going to change the date style. These are all the different types of dates which are available based on your local location. My local location I have selected as English US. You can select the location. That local location, the date format will be changed. Now if I don't want to change from US, that's fine, right? If I want to change the date style from this to any other, this day style saying that day is Monday and August and 31st 2015, the value in this cell is going to appear based on format type you have selected over here. See, I have selected, this is the format that I want. If I click OK, that format, the SAM will also show you the preview. The preview how it looks like, the same will be applied in this cell. If I click OK, see how it applied Monday, August 31st. This you can select the format. If I select this format, it is showing only 8/31st but not the year, because the format which you have selected is 2015. It is showing a short year. It means a year generally will be foreign values, that is 2015 2015. Only truth is that is 15 only. So like this, it will add 10 before the first digit, that is 8/08/13. Original value 8/31st 2015. If I click OK, this is how it appears. Now again 31st August, it will show the month name, that too only 3 letters of the month name along with the date. See, now the addition to that, it is showing 3 letters of the month as well as the date as well as the year. Now see, both are same. Now August 15 showing me, it is showing month and the year. See, it is showing full month name. Earlier it is showing 3 letters month, showing full August 15. Now let us August 31st 2015. Our original value is like this, 31st number. Now I am changing the original value to full month name along with date with a comma and along with the year, like this. Now it will show you like this, 31st 2015, it is showing 12 AM. Now you can see like this, 24-hour format. This is 12-hour format. Like this you can see. See, showing the of the month which I have entered the date. The month is August, Hence it is showing the first letter of the month, that is A. First letter as well as the year. August 31st, 2015. This is the exact value which we have typed. See, hyphen, now 31st hyphen August. This is showing 3 letters from my month hyphen 2015. This is how date format will work. The very important thing we have to understand in Excel, every value is a date and time. Every date is a value and time, or something like that. You will be amazed what do you mean by that. So maybe most of the persons don't know what exactly that means. When I click 1, what does this 1 indicate when I changed the format from number to date? See, 1900. How this 1900 came? Because I have typed 1, as Excel will read the number as a date and date as a number too. Now I am typing what is today's date, August 31st. Now I am changing this August 31st to number. See, my number has been changed to 42,247. What do you mean by this 42,247? See, 1900 is 1. Then from 1900 to today we have 42,241 days. Then how this 1900 came? This Excel default date is 1900. It will read from 1900 to, it means Excel will understand anything which you have inputted, that will be read only from 1900. If you are dealing with any of the numbers before 1900, 1st January 1900, Excel cannot handle those dates in a proper manner. It means you might get errors or might be something has happened. So after 1900 dates only Excel will help you to give accurate result. So whenever you type, whatever you type, the number can be changed to the date, as well as date can also be changed to the number. This is how we are getting number to date, date to. Now let us see different options over here. Now coming to time, how you want to show your time? Now I would like to type some time over here. Time can be typed using Control Shift colon. Now the time is 6:47 AM. How do you want to show your time? See, now 6:47 AM. If I want to change it to 13:30, it means railway time, that is 24-hour format. After 1, say for example, generally after 12, 1 will, if you go railway timing, after 12, 13 will start. This is 24-hour format. This is 12-hour format again. Format showing us the minutes as well as seconds. And the second format showing as railway time along with hours and minutes. Whereas first format, hours, minutes and seconds, AM, PM. Now third format is 12-hour format, that is showing hours and minutes, PM. The next one is again 24-hour format, that is showing hours, minutes and seconds. This is 12-hour format, that is showing hours, minutes, seconds, AM or PM. See, you can observe everything on the preview window, how it is appearing. This is showing hours, minutes and seconds as a dot. Generally shown after colon, it is showing just a dot. See, 30, 20. This is showing greater than even 24 hours. See, if you observe 13:30, it is 24-hour format. If you show this 30, then it is give you the result of more than 24-hour format. This is more than 24-hour format. Let us explore time under custom. Just observe what is happening when you select the time. That's it. This is half showing hours, minutes, and greater than even 24 hours. See, this is along with the date and time. Because there is no date, it is considering as 1000, and it is like that. See, now it is not showing PM, it is just showing date as well as 1330 format. This is right format. This is, you can show the timings. Now coming to the percentage format. General mistake every Excel user do, most of the Excel users do, is when they type 3 and they are trying to convert this 3 to percentage, or you can use Control 1 option to get the dialog launcher and percentage. When you select this 3 to percentage, see, this is changing to 300 percentage, but my intention is 3%. Then how will I get that one? You can get it in two ways. One is type 0.3 or 0.3 and apply the percentage. Then you will get 0.03 0.03 and click on percentage. You will get 3%. Or to avoid this one, just select the cell you want to enter the percentage and make it as percentage format. Then type 3. As soon as I type 3, it is giving me 3%. Now you can change to decimal places, can be make it as 0. See, now I can see 3%. I want to change all this to percentage. I am changing decimal places to 0. Now see what's happening. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this you can use the percentage. But if you do not use the percentage and directly type the number and trying to convert the number into percentage, that will converted along with 2 zeros additionally. It means percentage will be calculated for 100. So it will change. If you enter the value 3, then it will be changed to 300 percentage. Please be careful while you are using the percentages. This is how percentage will work. Fractions. Fractions will be explained here. See, I am deleting everything from here. A fraction is after decimal place. Say for example 0.5. Hope everyone know that 0.5 means half. It means 1 by 2. But how can I show 1 by 2 directly on the cell? See, I want to type 1 by 2. As soon as I type 1 by 2, it is showing 2nd January 2015. But this is not the one which I want. I want to show 1 by 2 directly in the cell. 1 by 2 is called a fraction. So I want to show that fraction in this cell. You can show the fraction in two ways. One is use 0 and give space, then type 1 by 2. It will show the fraction in the respective cell instead of the value. However, you can see the value, you can see the result of this 1 by 2 under formula bar. See here, you can see the number under formula bar, whereas in the cell it is showing the fraction. Also, you can get the same result using Control 1 dialog launcher and go to fraction and select this option. The first option is this one. If you select this one, it will show you the fraction in this cell. Like this, you can show the fractions, 2-digit fraction, 3-digit fraction, and half, and 8 quarters, and 16 quarters fraction. This is how you can handle with fractions. Showing the fractions can be handled with this fraction format. Now scientific. Hope everyone know this scientific format. Whenever I type some value over here, 123. This is my value. See, if I want to show this under scientific format, this is how my value is showing. See, if I changed OK, see, this is how a scientific value will show. Hope most Excel users will not use this in their lifetime because they don't deal with scientific format. However, those who are really working with scientific, it will be very much helpful for them. So this is showing E plus 08. However, the original value will be shown under formula bar like this. Next, let us go to text format. Then what is the difference between text format and all other format? Earlier in the previous lessons, we have already observed the difference between text format and number formats. See, whenever I type a number, it is right aligned. But if I change this number format to text format, it will be left aligned. See, this is how it is left aligned. It is showing it as a number, but if I want to add this number, see, 23 plus 2 is 25. But sometimes when you change a number format to text format, you may not get the result in appropriate manner. Hence, always do remember that when you are dealing with numbers, make sure whether those numbers are formatted as text or number, so that you will get accurate result. Now let us see what are all the different formats which are available under custom. These are all the different formats which are available under custom. Before going and discussing about these formats, let us discuss about this one first. I am just closing the dialog launcher. Wherever you find star mark under custom formats in my lesson, please treat the star mark to repeat the characters which we have given. Don't worry, I will let you know how to repeat the characters and what we are exactly explaining about. Just remember what does star mark indicate. That's it. Now the next one is underscore. When I use underscore, it means it is giving a space or indent. Now the first semicolon, second semicolon, third semicolon. So the first semicolon, before the value of the first semicolon is a positive value, next of the first semicolon is the negative value, next of the second semicolon is about the 0, and after the third semicolon, this is about text. So how do you want to show the positive value and negative value and a 0 and text? This is all showing about 4 different parts: first part, second part, third part and fourth part. This is explaining about if your value or your cell contains a positive value, how does it should be appear. If the cell contains a negative value, how it should be appear. If a cell contains a 0, how it should appear. If a cell contains text, then how it should appear. This is talking about those. Now coming to the comma, wherever you find like this hash, comma or 0, comma, it means if you find a comma at the end, then it means it is hack of 3 zeros. Don't worry, I will explain everything later. So now wherever you find open bracket and closed bracket, these brackets will help to specify our condition. Now question mark, wherever you find question mark, this question mark helps to insert a space instead of 0. Now going to the lesson, our value is 23,457.67. Now what I am going to do is, I am using Control 1 option, or you can also use dialog launcher from here. I am clicking on dialog launcher. Now if you observe the custom format, the first format is general. So you can observe how a general format will appear for this value. See, my value is 23,457.67. Now I am going to custom and using general format. Now when I select the general format, comma is disappeared. If you can observe under sample preview, see, this is the preview. If I click OK, that will be applied over here. Next, going to zero format. Whenever I click zero format, this is showing me 23,458 instead of 23,457.67. It is rounding off last two digits and adding that number to the value which is available before the dot. Also, it is removing thousand separator, that is comma. Now let us go to the next part. This is removing thousand separator, but it is retaining my dot values. It means after dot I have 6, 7. It is keeping my values. Say I am clicking OK. What I am going to do is I am just typing 1 over here. I am going to dialog launcher and using the format which we have used 0.00. Actually my value is 1, but it is showing 1.00 based on the format which I have selected. This format is also called as insignificant format. It means it will add insignificant zeros to the number in the absence of the numbers which you type. Say for example, if you don't understand, if my value is 1.23, now I am using this format. It will not any zeros. It will not add any zeros to the existing number because it is already fulfilling the format condition. This is the format condition. It means what it is showing, if I type 23 and select this format, it is not satisfying this format. Hence, it is adding 2 additional zeros after dot. If I click OK, it is adding 2 zeros like that. Coming to the next option, let us go to this value and use dialog launcher and select this. If I click this one, see, it is appearing 23,458 and it is replacing this 67 and it is adding this value to the last digit of the value, that is it is adding 8 and it is giving me 1000 separator, that is comma. If I click OK, it will give me comma and it is added last digits. Now let us go to the next format, this one. This format stating that it is adding comma and it is retaining the value as it is. So the difference between this one and this one is only it is adding comma in between the values. In this format it will not add any comma. In this format it will add comma in between the values. Hope you understand. Now let us go to the next format. From here you will be able to understand what is this mean. So if you observe this format, you can observe there is a first semicolon. So we have already seen that the first semicolon before part is explaining about positive number. The first semicolon next part, it means this part. This part is stating about negative value. So this is stating about how your positive value should be appeared and how your negative value should be appeared. See, my positive value should be appear like this. This we have already seen, this format along with a underscore. So we have seen underscore means a space. It means you can observe now this format, how this format is going to be appear. So now let us see this format one more time. So this is the format. Now what I am going to do is I am adding a value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just this whatever it is. So I am adding a value over here and 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. I have added a value. Now going over here, I am selecting this format. When I select this format, you can observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is appearing. You can see, click OK, it is given me a space at the end. You can observe this underscore we have used, because of that reason it has given me a space at the end. See, let us remove that underscore. From here what I am doing is I am remove that underscore, that one. See, deleted that one. If I click OK, see what happened. Now my space has gone. So it is giving us an indent or space at the end of the value which we have typed. Or the entire column also you can select and use the formats as per requirement. Now let us go to next format. See, we have already observed how it should be shown as a negative value. The same which we have seen earlier, the same format. If that is in brackets, then it will show in this format, like this format. So now let us go to the next format. This is called, see, there is a bracket and in brackets there is a red. There is a word red. So we have already seen that this open bracket and closed bracket means is to specify condition. So here my condition is to show a negative value in red. How can I show a negative value in red? So you can observe here the first semicolon. The after part of the first semicolon, the next part of the first semicolon is related to negative value. The first part of the semicolon is stating about positive value, which we have already seen. Now what I am going to do is I am typing a negative value. Now I am going to type this value. I am just using home a negative value. Now it is giving me automatically brackets. However, I need a format. This is my format. I am going and using this format. See, now when I use that format, automatically it gave me a red in color. You can also change the color based on your requirement. You can specify in between brackets. Let us see how can I change the color from red to blue. See, you can type here as blue. If you click OK, it give me blue in color. Based on your requirement, you can use this format. Now let us go to the next format. This is how we have already observed this positive value, how a positive value should be appeared and how a negative value should be appeared. This format we have already seen, pound comma pound pound 0.00. This is the format. This is the format from first 1 2 3 4 5. We have already seen this format, pound comma pound pound format. Now let us go to the next format. This is red in color. So the same format, pound comma pound pound 0.00, but it should show in red. Say for example, if I select this like this, it appears. It is adding 2 more zeros to the value which I have selected or which I have typed. Say if I type, say for example 1 2 3 4 5 or something like that, but it don't have negative symbols. It means it did not have any negative symbol. Hence if I select this one, this option, it will not show me the red in color, because this is all about positive color. So a positive value, how a positive value should be appeared. A positive value should be appeared with commas along with 2 zeros. If I click OK, it will be shown like that. You can also observe over here how it is to be shown. You can click OK. Now it is showing like this. See, like this it is showing. So these are all the different formats which are available. Now let us look at different formats. Now dollar symbol, we have already seen this is currency format. Say if I apply this currency format, how my positive value should be appear and how my negative value should be appeared. This is all about formatting and how negative should be appeared in which color, red color or green color. You can say whatever you want to type, you can type over here, but it's with the curse of X, don't forget that one, blue or red or green or whatever it is. Say like this it appears. Now let us the percentage format. We have already seen percentage format in the beginning of this lesson. This is scientific format. We have already seen that one. Now coming to this one, question mark by question mark format. What is this question mark or question mark by format? Say for example, what I am going to do is, now I am typing a value 23.34. Now I am changing this format to question mark dot question mark, question mark dot question mark, question mark. If I click OK, here there is no change. Let us see. Now I am just typing 23. If you observe, this 23 has been moved to almost center of the cell, because we have already seen the question mark indicates a space instead of a 0. But if you type the same format with 0, 0, 0, then it will give us 2 zeros. So instead of these zeros, it has typed just a space. So question mark helps to type a space instead of 0. Now let us go and check other formats. DD, MM, YY format means month, date, year format, and date, month, year format, date, month format, month, year format, hours, minutes, AM, PM format. This is 12-hour format. Hours, minutes, seconds, AM, PM format. It means it is showing hours, minutes, seconds as well. H and M means hours and minutes format, hours, minutes and seconds format just, and this is month, date, year, hours and minutes format. This is just minutes and seconds format. This is minutes, seconds, and it is showing last as .0, and this is text format. We have already seen this format earlier. If you select this text format, the value will be aligned to left side of the cell. And this is, see, brackets, in brackets there is a H. It means this will show greater than 24 hours. Say for example, I want to know the difference of timing. Say for example, what I am going to do is, I am selecting this one. I am using +1, +1. I am typing this one. I am deleting this one. I am using +1 day. I am adding +1 day over here. Say now this is the value, this is the value, and now what I am going to do is, I want to calculate the difference. If you select this option, see, HH and minutes and hours format, you can see that is exactly 24 hours. Now if you want to show it more than 24 hours also, you can select like this. Now I am changing this to +1 to 2. Now let us see what it is going to show for us. I am selecting this option. See, it is showing 48 hours. So this is showing 48 hours. So generally, if you select this minutes or seconds format, it will not show you. You can see the preview. It will not show you the 48 hours difference. Only you have to select in brackets H and MM format, then only it will show you greater than 24 hours time format. Do remember that always. This is not showing because it is greater than 24-hour format. This is showing wrong, this is showing wrong. So be careful while you are using or while you are playing with times or dates. So now you can see here there is a dollar symbol and a star symbol and a pound comma pound pound 0. We have already seen hash comma hash has 0 and an underscore in the above. However, we haven't experienced this star mark. Now let us explain about the star mark. Now what I am going to do is, I am just selecting the entire row from here to, or some cells. I have selected these some cells. Now what I am going to do is, I want to insert a hyphen which is a continuous to be appeared. It should be appeared as continuous. Now I am typing star mark and a hyphen. Now let us see how it is going to appear. Sorry. Whenever you use a text, that should be in double quotes. Do remember that one. I want to show this. Now what I am going to do is, I think there is some format problem. I am just selecting this one. It should repeat the text which we have. Okay, let us select one cell so that it will be very easy for us to understand. Now what I am going to type is a star mark and I am just using high. Might have did a mistake. Now let us delete this. Now let us see this star mark. What is this star mark indicate? Now what I am going to do is, I am selecting this format. I am clicking OK. Now I am typing value 12, 34, 5. When you check this one, I am just expanding this row. You can see there is a gap between dollar symbol and the value. Then how this gap came? Because we have selected a star mark. You can observe here a star and a space. In place of space, if you type hyphen, then it will give us like this. See, there is a hyphen which is repeated. So now you might have understand what is the meaning of this star mark. See, star mark helps to repeat the value. So these are all the different custom formats which are available. However, let us see this table. So these are all the formats which we have covered so far. So when you select a 0 format, this will show the number like this. When you select 0.0 format, that will show the number like this. So this is how a number will be shown. When you select 0.000 format, the number will be shown like this. When you select 00 format, then the number will be shown like this. Say for example, when I type 1, if I select 00 format, say my format is 00. Now 00, see it is giving 01 because it is insignificant. It is adding insignificant 0. If I have 11, then it will not anything because it is adding this 0 is insignificant. Whenever in the options of the value, that will add 10. If you use this 000, then it will add 3 zeros. It means, say for example, if I click Control 1 and select 000, then now it has added one more 0. Now if I select the value is 2, now 002. See, 2 additional zeros have been added to the original value, that is 2. So how it is been added? Because of the format which we have selected, that is 000 format. If you select 0.00, it will change this value to 2.00. See, now 0.00, see 2.00. This is how this number format will work. Now let us go to pound format or hash format. Now if you give a hash mark, it will show like this. If you give hash dot hash, now it will show like this. Say for example, I'm explaining this hash dot hash versus dot 0.00. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just selecting 1 in the value. Now I'm going to custom format. Now I'm using 0.00. It is showing 1.00. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm selecting 1.1. I'm applying 0.00 format. 0.00 format. Now it is showing one additional 0. which I don't want to require actually. So what we can do is, you can go over here and select custom. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm typing pound dot pound pound. So this pound symbol or hash symbol indicates only add the value if that is insignificant. It means, say earlier 0.00 it is adding insignificant zeros, this will not add those zeros. Say if I click OK, now it is showing only 1.1. See, this is the difference between this format and this format. This is also similar to this one, and this is exactly opposite to this one. This is how this format will appear. Now we have already seen this question mark. Question mark indicate a space. So whenever you use this question mark, in place of 0, it will add a space. So this is how it appears. Leading zeros and trailing zeros. Trailing zeros means after the value. Trailing zeros means before the value. Leading zeros means after the value. Say this is how it appears. See, these are the number formats which we have already seen. Say we have already seen this one. Say this is my original value. How this value appear? By selecting this format. If I select 0 format, this value will be shown like this. If I select this format, this value will be shown like this. If I select 0.00 format, this value will be shown like this. If I select 0 comma format, this we have already seen. Comma means hack of 3 zeros. See here, now I want to show 12 instead of 12,345, or I want to show 12,000, but I want to show only 12 instead of 3 zeros. This will help you in case of, say for example, this is 12,000. Hope everyone know that thousands will be represented by K. So now what I am going to do is, I am using 0 comma and I am typing letter K. Whenever you use any letters or in text, you have to use double quotes. I am clicking OK. You can see how it is going to appear. So now it is deriving the same meaning. 12,000 or 12K means the same, that is 12,000. However, you can see the same format value in the, you can see the original value under formula bar. So this is how you can also change like this, 12.35 thousand. Like this you can also change, say for example 1 million equal to 10 lakhs. Hope everyone know this one. Now if I want to change this format and showing this as 1 million, now I can use 0 comma comma, it is showing 1, and I can type 1 million, 1M or 1 million. See, now I can show this as 1 million. Like this we can show the values. Now conditional number format, that I have already explained what is the meaning of conditional number formatting. When you use anything in between open bracket and closed bracket, so you can make use of conditional formatting. So if my value is, see here, it is saying that if the value is greater than or equal to 10 lakhs, then remove 6 zeros. It is giving me 1 comma and second comma, 2 commas means remove 6 values, and it is giving me million. It is positive value. If my value is positive, give me like this, or if my value is in thousands, give me like this. Let us explore this formula. Now what I am going to do is, I am typing 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is 10 lakhs. This is 10 lakhs. Now I am applying this formula. What I am going to do is, I am typing this under custom. You can observe what I am going to do. The first one I am using bracket greater than or equal to 10 00 000. You can understand this part is not related to negative symbol. This is since we have given under condition format. So it is satisfying, it is checking for the conditions which are available under in between these brackets, that is thousands. It is giving K, or this is the format which we have selected. We have given, instead of K we have given thousands, and if a 0 is there it should show 0 as is. So it is showing like this. Now this is all how it show a number like this, 1000 million or 1 million or 10 millions, something like this. The same format can be applied. Now coming to the date formats, see how a date will say, for example today's date is August 31st. I want to derive what is the day, whether it is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, what does it. So now what I am going to do is, today is August 31st. Now I am using D. When you click one D, it is showing date 31st. When I click next D, when I type third D, it is showing MON. It is only 3 letters of the day. When I use one more D, it is exactly showing Monday. So 4 Ds means just extract the day from the value which we have entered. It means from the date which we have entered. So the first part it is showing 4 Ds means date, 4 M's means month, total month. If you type MM, it is showing 08, it means it is August. However, if you type one more M, it is showing AUG, August. If you click one more M, it is giving me total month name like this. This is total month name. The next one is day. See, when I use D, it is giving me 31st. So today's date we can use D and MM August and D. See, so far Monday August 31st and YY. So like this. If you use comma in between, it will also add a comma in between like this. And time also we can see, or if you want you can add time, or else you can leave it as is. If I click OK, this is how it is showing, Monday August 31st 2015. This is all about that one. If you type only Y, it means it will show, say I am just using just one Y. Hope everyone know that Y stands for year over here. So it is showing only 15. This is 2015. It is showing just 115. So when I use 3 Y's, then it is showing total year, that is 2015. Like this you can use. Now earlier if you observe, we haven't given any differentiation. It means we haven't typed any bifurcation between month, date and year. It means you can add MM by DD by Y. Like this you can add. If you add this one, whatever the separator you add, you can add a separator. You can either use -2. See, like this it will appear. So this is how we can derive month, date, year and all. Now let us come over here. We have already seen dates and months. How to get a first letter of the month? You just type 4 M's. Say for example, if I type 5 M's, say first letter of the month. How to derive first letter of the month? When I type M, I am getting 8. When I type second M, I am getting 08. When I get third M, I am getting AUG, August. So fourth M, I am getting entire month name. If I enter the fifth M, then I am getting only the first letter of the month. You can get like this. If your month is July, then it will derive you only J. See, this we have already seen. This we have already seen. 24-hour format, HHNM, AM, PM. We have already seen this format also. 24-hour format, that is 2056 or something like that. 13. Your time will be after 12, generally we call it as 1 p.m. or something like that, but now it will show as 13, 14, 15, 16 like that. It will go to 24-hour format. If the value is greater than 24-hour format, then we have to use this one. This we have already seen in this lesson. This one, this we have to add in brackets. Next, to show significant digits, this we have already seen. All this we have already seen. Hacking of zeros, show values in million, 1 million, it means 10 lakhs. If we type 2 zeros, hack of 2 zeros, then it will show like this. You can also use to hack of zeros like this. You can also use this one. Percentage format we have already observed. So we have already seen question marks format. Now we can say a word like this. You can also keep a word, whatever you want to give any text in the value, then you have to use double quotes and give some text, some nice text. Say for example, my value is like this 1. I want to show this 1 as like this. I want to show this 1 as 0.00 along with format. Say for whatever it is. I want to show like this. Say, see, you can show like this. Unit price by you. Whenever you type a backslash, it will give you just whatever the letter you type. Say for example, I can type 1 million. If I want to show it as 1 0 1 million, see, it is showing 1 million. So whenever you type a backslash, after that if you type anything, it will give you. You can also add pound symbol or something like that after the value. Wherever it is available with some brackets, that is conditional formatting, you can use red, black or green or something like that. Show nothing in cell. So this is some amazing job will be done. You can play with your friends like this. Say for example, just select this format. You can let us go to another Excel sheet. Now what I am going to do is, I am selecting the entire worksheet. I am selecting entire worksheet. You can select the entire worksheet using Ctrl A option, or you can use this button. I am selecting the entire worksheet, then using this one, I am just typing 3 semicolons. I am just clicking on enter over here. Now you can type whatever you want. You can type whatever you want. So now I am typing 123, 45, 6 like this. I have typed like this, or else 78, 9, whatever you want to type. Whatever you type, it will be disappeared. Your friends will be amazed what you are doing. They will not even understand. They will definitely run for you and they will come to you and show the solution for them. So they will definitely ask you to show the solution for them until unless they don't know this option. See, this is how it appears. Like this you can do. So hide the number using 2 semicolons. You can hide the number. Say we have already seen that the first one is positive value, the next is negative value, the next one is, the third one is 0, and the fourth one is after the third you can find that is text. See, this is the one. 4 selection separator. This we have already seen. This is the end of the number formatting. Thank you.